the Shell. Ghost in the Shell is about the character named Major who has been in an accident and is now got a human brain inside a robotic body. Her body is all robotic, and it's based on an old anime, and I've never seen this anime, so I knew nothing about it. The only thing I saw was the main trailers, and I thought they looked fine. I thought they looked interesting. I kind of like the idea of this world where we're in the future and our bodies can basically be all robotic. Found it very interesting. That is basically what I knew going into this movie. Now, to start, I have to say the production design, the special effects, everything like that, it looks fantastic. This movie is gorgeous. You should see it on the biggest screen possible. It is a beautiful looking movie. It, it is really cool with all the futuristic kind of things that we see. There's all these weird, goggle kind of things. We have a character who has like robotic eyes, essentially. A lot of cool, interesting, futuristic kind of things, hologram kind of things. They all look really cool, and they look flawless as far as the special effects go, which is great to see. Uh, the score is fantastic. It just kind of gets in your skin a little bit. It's really, really good. It's not quite haunting. I don't think that's the right word, but it is really cool, futuristic-y sounding score that I love. The premise, once again, the premise is very interesting. The idea that we could put our human brains inside a robotic body, and the movie has the plot of, is she in control of herself, or are they in control of her? And did they do things to her maybe that she didn't know about? Are there certain things in her past that she doesn't know about? And I really like that. I think that the idea of this movie is very interesting. Scarlett Johansson, she does a great job with her action sequences. She is a phenomenal action star. She really is. Everything from, Black Widow to Lucy to this role. Just all her action scenes look fantastic. She does such a phenomenal job with it. And I like that she is a strong female lead. I don't feel any of these big action characters she's played have been weak females. They are strong women. They kick butt. And I love that about it. I love what Scarlett Johansson's choosing as far as careers go. Or as roles go. Careers. Roles, as far as her roles go, she always picks some great strong women. I like seeing that. Uh, like I said, the action does look great. The movie looks great, and you should see it on the biggest screen possible if you're gonna go see it. However, this movie is not really that great, and I can't necessarily recommend seeing it. First of all, I've been saying this a lot lately in my reviews. I don't give a rat's butt about any of these characters. They are all so robotic in one tone. And like Scarlett Johansson's character is supposed to be robotic, essentially, because she kind of is a robot. But I didn't care. It was just one note acting. Just everyone's just there's nothing there. It's just, and I don't like that. The character development, it's not there. We know teeny tiny little things. We know the one guy likes dogs. We know she was in an accident. I mean, there's nothing here. And I wish we would have seen it more. Now, there's been some controversy with this movie because of the casting of Scarlett Johansson. They say it's whitewashing. It should be a Japanese character. Personally, I don't care. I really don't. There are other Japanese characters in the movie, other Japanese actors in the movie. I get why they casted Scarlett Johansson. This movie is not a movie that a lot of, there are plenty of fans of the anime. I personally didn't know about it. It's not like it's not like Batman or Star Wars or anything like that. Not a whole big following of this. It's a big enough following, but not that much. So therefore, they wanted to put a big action star in the lead role to hopefully bring in money. Lucy, a movie that Scarlett Johansson was in, made a buttload of money. The movie wasn't even good. I thought the movie was terrible. And it brought in a bunch of money because it's Scarlett Johansson. So I understand why they casted Scarlett Johansson in this role. So, that is my opinions of the whitewashing. I think people are freaking out a little too much. We need to calm down. Just breathe. You can do it. Trust me. There's slow-mo sequences in the movie. Some of them work. A lot of them kind of got annoying. And slow-mo is something that in movies we need to be very careful with. We need to use sparingly, I think, and we need to make sure we have a creative purpose around it. And I think some of the fight scenes in this movie do have those good moments of slow-mo where it is necessary and it does work. But there are also scenes where I feel like they're just doing it to say, ooh, look what I can do with a camera. And it wasn't necessary. The story is kind of blah and lifeless, to be perfectly honest. It's just like the actors in the movie. It's all robotic and kind of boring, which I did not appreciate. I found myself getting bored throughout this movie. A lot of the fighting is great. And the problem is it's put in with this story where we're going to have a fight scene, and then we're going to have her get fixed up, and then we're going to have a conversation, and then we're going to do more fighting, and then we're going to have her get fixed up, and then we're going to do more conversation. And it's just repetitive throughout most of this movie of just fighting, getting fixed, talking, fighting, fixed, talking, and it gets boring. The movie just gets super boring. The villain he's semi-interesting, he's a little bland. He sounds like Stephen Hawking. I honestly think that's what they used, was the Stephen Hawking robotic voice that with a glitch or something, because I don't know. The villain's very interesting. It's very weird. He's not awful. He's not awful. But he is a little bland and a little bit stereotypical villain. At the end, the movie is just kind of boring. That's my big takeaway from this movie. It is boring. It looks really cool. It has great production design. But in the end, it's boring. I don't care about the characters. It's lifeless. It's robotic. It's boring. You may be a fan of the original anime. You may enjoy this because it might be just one of those movies that's for fans. Because there are movies like that out there where this is for the fans. And I completely understand that. Personally, though, I'm not a fan. It does make me want to check out the original anime, though. In the end, though, this live-action remake, I guess you could call it, not the best for me. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. So, guys, tell me, what did you think of Ghost in the Shell? Did you like it? Comment below. Let me know. Hit like, subscribe, share all that fun stuff. We'll see you soon.